In this video, we will see why we generally use more specific search terms while searching for articles than we use when searching for books. In the last unit, most of us worked with relatively broad search terms to locate books on our topics. For example, someone researching the effects of media coverage of school shootings may have needed to search for books on media coverage of violence in general, such as this book, titled Media Violence, with a chapter on the effects of violence and suffering in news media reporting. Similarly broader terms like school violence or media in the youth could have been used as well. As we learned earlier in this course, journal articles tend to be written on very specific subjects. Let's take a look at some of the articles I located on this topic of media coverage of school shootings to see just how specific they can be. In a moment, I will be using the article database called Academic Search Premier to show you some sample articles. You will notice that I am not yet demonstrating the mechanics of the database. That will come soon, but for now, please focus on the articles I am finding through my use of narrower search terms. For this search using the terms school shootings and media, I found an article titled Media Coverage and Solidarity After Tragedies, the reporting of school shootings in two nations. This article compares media treatment of two university campus shootings, one in the United States and the other in Finland, in an attempt to provide insight into how this coverage can affect communities. This article and the next one are from scholarly, peer-reviewed journals. Both present original research on their respective topics. Here's another article I found using those same search terms. This one is titled The Effects of Media Exposure on Adolescents Traumatized in a School Shooting. This article presents the results of one study on the impacts of media on a specific group of people. This last example is a newspaper article titled Media Spotlight Seen as a Blessing or a Curse in a Grieving Town. This article talks specifically about the town of Newtown, Connecticut, and that community's experiences after the Sandy Hook Elementary School shooting. This article is from a popular source and is not peer-reviewed. We've looked at a few examples of how specific journal articles can be, and in turn, how specific we can make our search terms to find them. Now, pull out your search term brainstorm and note which terms and corresponding synonyms you plan to use in your search for articles.